here are the steps for making your straps or your handles for your bag. So you should have received a long thin piece of fabric in your package. This will be your strap or your handles. So you can do one long strap, or you can fold the fabric in half and cut it using scissors. So cut it in half using scissors to make two shorter straps that you would hold in your hand. Okay, so for the stitching, lay out your piece of fabric flat and like this, and just fold it in half like that. Use a ruler or tape measure. I'm going to use a tape measure to mark 1 centimetre away from the edge. So I'll just make some marks here, marking 1 centimetre away from the edge, like this. You can join up the lines. A ruler would be better for joining up the lines. I'm using a tape measure, but a ruler would be better. So I've just marked my 1 centimetre line away from the edge. Then I'm going to take my needle and thread. So I've threaded my needle and I have made a knot here to prevent the thread from coming out. Now I can start stitching. So bring your needle through the fabric like this, and then pull it to the end so the knot will stop it here. So now you're ready to put your needle back through the fabric. So I'm going under and over like this. Try and keep to the line if you can. So make my second stitch. And just keep going all the way to the end with your stitches. I'm going to do this quite quickly now. I'd expect you to spend a little bit longer on your stitches. I'm just going through all these layers to speed up this, but you would take a little bit more time over it. So you just keep going all the way to the end. Your stitches will come out a little bit smaller than this, so try and keep them neat and tidy, like my first 2 stitches. So these 2 are the right size. I'm going to stop there in the interest of speed, and I'm just going to cast off with a knot. You can cast off using some small stitches. I'm just going to cast off with a knot. So just I'm going to do this twice. Just make a loop and create a knot there. That will help to stop your stitch from coming out. So I've got my stitch line. Like I said, your stitches will be smaller and neater than this. So I'm going to cut the end off there. So imagine this is my longer strap or my longer handle. The next thing to do is turn the fabric through. So take a safety pin. If you don't have a safety pin, we'll do this stage when you get back into school. Or have a go without a safety pin, but it might be a bit tricky. So put your safety pin through one side of the end of the fabric here. So it's just gone through one side. Then push the safety pin through the hole. So pushing it down through the hole, and you can actually feel that here, and grab that with your fingers and then move it along to the end like this. So it will take a bit longer for a longer strap or a longer handle, but eventually you should get it to the other side. Might be a bit fiddly, might take a while. Get it to the other side and simply just turn it inside out. That's why we call it stitch and turn, because you stitch and then you turn. This is a stitch and turn strap. So remove the safety pin like that, and you have your stitch and turn handle. Here's the seam, so that's where you stitched. And do that with either your long handle or both of your short ones.